What's up, guys? It is your favorite mums here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is tip number 7 today, I think. Yeah, tip 7. We'll go with that. We'll run with it. All right, so tip 7 today. If you guys haven't noticed, got some new graphics. Obviously, FIFA 21 coming up. I want to have all the new graphics ready to go. So we've just uploaded all the new graphics, and hopefully it runs smoothly because I was having a few issues yesterday. But anyways, enough about that and straight into it, guys. Today is going to be a very, very easy video. It's not really as much of it's a little bit of a tip, but it's more of a tool you can use to really, really help your trading and your investing, all right? Now, I want to quickly explain how this can be used, all right? It's basically a app. It's basically an app that you can use. Now, I have no affiliation with this app. I use it, though. There's a free section to it. There is also a paid section where I think you can pay like $2 or $3 for the entire app, and it gives you access to like unlimited things. But obviously, I just use the free part, so I use the free part anyways, which it doesn't give you access to everything, but it gives you access to a lot of stuff, all right? So basically, what I use it for is for the alerts. Now, what you can do on this app is you can basically track all your investments, and you can set alerts to notify you when a player hits a certain price. Now, what this is really, really good for, guys, is your day trading, okay? You can obviously use it for investments as well, but it's really, really good for flipping cards. Now, it's not really a thing that you use for flipping like low budget cards, like, 2K cards, 3K cards. But when you're working with icons and your higher priced cards, your 50, 40, 60, 70, 80, 100K cards, etc., and then your icons, this can be a really, really easy method just to help you out, all right? So quickly, before you use the app, though, you got to understand that you need to obviously know the prices first, all right? So let's pretend we're flipping icons, all right? Now, icons or high-rated cards, they fluctuate all the time, okay? They're constantly fluctuating on a day-by-day basis, on an hour-by-hour basis. They're going up and down, all right? The higher the price of a card, the more rare it is, the more fluctuations you have. So an icon, for instance, could fluctuate anywhere. Say a 600,000 coin icon could fluctuate anywhere from as low as maybe it probably gets as low as like 520, 530K, and then it can get as high as maybe 650, 660. So there can be a 100,000 coin, 150,000 coin fluctuation on given days or given hours, maybe even, between in a 10-hour gap, there could be that big of a fluctuation. Now, with your lower cards, your gold cards, for instance, maybe a 50K card, the fluctuations might not be as high, but it might be a fluctuation of it goes as low as 44, 45, and it goes up to like 53, 54. So there's still like an 8, 9K fluctuation there, which still leaves you with a, say, 5,000 coin profit margin in there if you can get it at its cheapest and sell it at its most expensive. Now, obviously, you don't always have the time to be on the market. I know a lot of you guys work. You might have school. You've got things to do, all right? So you can't always constantly be on the market updating the player prices. Now, what this app does, it does a lot of things, but the feature that I use is the alarm, the alert. So basically, you can set a player. So say I've been watching this icon, okay? I'm watching this $500,000 icon or whatever, and I see that regularly throughout the day. So I use footbin graphs, remember, guys? We look at footbin graphs to look at the fluctuations. I see regularly throughout the day, this card gets down to like 420K. And then it gets back up and it's been selling. You've seen it selling at, 550K sometimes. And then it normally sits on an average around, say, 500. Okay, so it can go as high as 550, and you see it sell up there sometimes. It's been getting down to 420 sometimes, and it sells around 500 normally, just on an average time zone, right? You can then set your filter on your app to say, okay, I want to look at this card, so I want to look at, Baby Schmeichel, and I want it, and you can set the price. I want it to send me an alert if this card hits 420K. All right, so you set the minimum card, or 430K. You set where, the low points that you see it go to. Then the minute that card hits that price, you get a message to your phone saying, this card is currently at this price. Boom, you go on the companion app, or you get on, buy the card, and then you can set another alert, when this player hits this price, or hits 550K, send me another alert. Then you go off. Again, you'll get an alert when the player's up. Boom, you hop on, you sell the card. So it's as easy as that, guys. And it basically just helps you not having to be there. If you're constantly on the market, you can just look at it yourself. But if you can't constantly be on the market, just a way to give you, without you having to constantly look at footbin and stuff like that, it just alerts you when a player hits the price that you want it to hit. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the app, all right? I've got its website up. It's an actual app, but they've got a website for it, so I can show you what it's about. Now, it's called Foot Alert. So it's called Foot. I'll put the link down below, but it's called Foot Alert. Hang a second. I nearly didn't change my screen. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'll put the links down below, but it is called footalert.co.uk. Now, basically, it's a companion for foot trading, and it does a bunch of things, all right? So you can have, depending on which version you buy. So if you buy the version, you can use like OTW alerts and stuff like that, and like market alerts. So obviously they alert you with specific things. The market alerts, alerts you with specific markets. But if you just want to use the player alert and the portfolio, that's free. All right, so that's what I use. Now, the portfolio, I don't use as much, but you can use it. It's actually very handy. It's basically just a calculator. So you can put exactly what cards you've invested into the portfolio, and exactly how many you've bought of them and what price you bought them at. It'll then, calculate what the price of the card is currently, and then it'll give you, the price. So it'll tell you like what you bought it for, how many cards you bought. It'll tell you the current price of them, how much you invested totally into that card, and then it'll give you like, are you in the positive and how much you're in positive you're making, or are you negative money, how much you're negative. It kind of works all that out for you. So it's just basically like a spreadsheet that gives you all the information on your investments. Now, I just track that stuff myself personally, but if you wanted like an easy way to track it, and you're a really visual person, very, very handy. So yeah, but then like I said, I use the part I use is the foot alerts, which you'll see right here, player foot alerts, and it's as easy as clicking on the foot alerts, searching the player the exact player that you want to put a limit on, and then it'll ask you for a minimum limit and a maximum limit. And I'll set like I said, if I've watched my icon and I see it go down to 420, I see it go up to 50, I might say to myself, okay, well, look, I'm happy to buy that card at 440k or under. Anything under 440k, because I could sell it for 500, still make myself profit. So anything under 440, I'm going to buy it. So I'll set my low price to 440. The minute I get a message, boom, online, and I'm buying it. All right? And then I might set my maximum price to, 520. The minute it hits 520, boom, I'm selling it. You know what I mean? We might even set your price to 500 because you're still making profit. That's up to you. So you do still need to do a little bit of work, guys, okay? Trading isn't like a, spoon-fed kind of thing. You do need to do some work. I can give you guys the methods. It's kind of like the saying, you can lead a horse to water. I think it's a horse. Is it a horse? We'll go with horse, all right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, all right? So I can help you guys out with all this stuff, but you still need to do a little bit of work by watching the cards yourself, looking at their fluctuation prices, and then all you have to do is input it into there. So yeah, that's the video, guys. Very, very easy method. Very, very easy stuff to do, man, but this is a very helpful tool, something that I use as well. You can just download it on your phone off the App Store. And like I said, if you do want to pay for the full version, I think it's a couple dollars. You can. Personally, like I said, I just use the free version. If you're really, really getting into it and stuff like that, it's up to you guys. It doesn't really bother me. Like I said, I use the free version. Anyways, I hope that this video helps you guys out, man. I hope this helps to run your road to glory and make you guys a lot of money. FIFA 21, which is coming up very, very soon. If you haven't, guys, come jump into my stream sometime soon. The streams are going to be back. We've been streaming at the moment, but not consistently. The last few weeks, streams will be back consistently, pretty much every day over the next about a week. All right, I would say in about a week's time, we'll be back to like consistently every single day streaming. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there, man. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching the video, and until next time, peace out, lads.